We're back
Here we are.
with an even specialer episode. 60.1.
Friday.
It was a typical Friday episode. I mean, as we say that, I'm going to go to our YouTube right now.
We had some technical difficulties.
A few.
Thanks for the people that reached out to tell us.
It sounds normal.
All right.
Look at us go.
For now.
For now. Yeah, so we had we pulled back the curtain on that one.
Yep.
So we're here for episode 60.1.
So we'll recap LDW, which all of a sudden is a thing
It's
that you
fucking,
and I discovered.
It's fucking gay.
It's fucking retarded.
You should not be. You just fucking say Labor Day weekend.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here with LDW. I didn't know what it was for quite a while. It took
abbreviations.
Took me a lot to figure that out. And I live in a world of abbreviations and like.
Yeah.
That's my
Acronym?
life.
Is it acronyms?
Acronyms, yeah. And that one I just could not figure the fuck out. And
yeah.
then I did, and then I was even more mad.
Yep. So how was your Labor Day weekend?
Spent on a soccer field.
Mm-hmm.
2 8-hour shifts, and a Friday night spent in Epping, New Hampshire, the epicenter of the world.
Of your world.
Of the world. Yeah. It was good.
Yep.
It was fun. I absolutely love it. There's no play. I love being on soccer fields. There's nothing I'd rather be doing. Really, at the end of the day, like, I love being on my boat, but I also just, like, love watching soccer. I love watching the kids get better. I love watching any soccer. I'm like this close. So the problem I get into these spurts of like when there's like good sports on, I'm ready to delete every streaming platform. And I also don't watch TV. I hate TV shows. I don't want to watch like any series of anything. I could give two fucks about any show on TV.
Yep.
Don't give a fuck about any movies. I really only watch sports. So I'm like, fuck it. I just want to get rid of everything except ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus is the best.
Even YouTube?
No, YouTube Premium is the best, which I get for free through Evan. Shout out, Evan. But then I have... I don't know what I don't pay for at this point.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think the only thing that I'm pretty positive I don't have is HBO Max. I think that's it.
Yep.
Everything else I think I have. And I'm like, why? I don't watch Hulu. I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch Disney Plus. And like, fuck all of them. Leah's trying to be like, she's like, oh, I'm going to stop watching stuff and I'm just going to start reading. I'm like, okay. But are you like, you're just reading dirty hooker novels? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're not reading like to get...
What is it with women in those fucking books?
You know, I don't care.
Neither do I.
But
like,
it's like... Don't try and be on your high horse because you're reading.
Exactly. You're reading smut novels.
You're reading porn.
Yeah.
You could just scroll Instagram.
Yeah.
And see it.
Or just go to Pornhub like a real man.
Yeah. So I don't know. But so she'll read a book for an hour and a half at night. Oh my God.
Is she wearing a kerchief and fucking Afghan too? Is that what happened when you turned 40?
She's old. So old.
Does she have a cup of tea?
Oh, every night Don't even get me started on the fucking tea.
Does she put her glasses down over her nose yet?
I have 100 and I don't even know how much this kettle was. We have a special kettle. It can't be fucking heated on the stove. Nope. It has to be this own little kettle. You set the dial and hit go, and it fucking heats the water up for you. Oh yeah, buddy.
What happened to the kettles that just go on the stove?
No, that's
not real.
No, those aren't good enough.
What are they, carcinogens?
I don't know. No, this one.
It's like
this is just one more thing to put on the counter.
You're boiling water, like what? And then you drop a tea bag in it.
And then my fucking $400 espresso machine is not good enough, so we have to have a fucking coffee pot next to it that she then microwaves coffee for 3 fucking days because she's a goddamn savage.
What do you mean? Like she
makes a pot of coffee on, call it Monday.
Yeah.
Does not do anything with it except leave it in the pot.
Oh, and then puts it in the microwave?
And then pours it into a cup.
Oh, see, I don't mind that. I do that too.
On like Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah.
And then microwave it?
For sure. It gets a little burnt flavor to it.
When there's a $400 fucking espresso machine to make fucking caramel lattes right there? No. Takes the same amount of fucking time.
I'm an old garbage coffee guy from way back.
Yeah, you like Cumberland Farms coffee.
I don't like their coffee anymore. But I don't mind. Like at the shop when we used to have just a regular old bun coffee maker, I would always wait until like the second pot of the day and let it get down, because then it was sitting there a little bit longer and it got a little more cooked a little bit longer.
It's fucking gross.
Stand a spoon in it.
No. Fucking it's pumpkin spice season now. Hell yeah. Actually, speaking of which, I forgot to do this earlier today.
My wife had Dawn dish detergent tonight. That was pumpkin spice.
That's gayer than AIDS.
Yeah. Gayer than 2 dudes fucking.
I gotta swap over my auto delivery of my mix that I get for my coffees. We're in pumpkin spice season now. Although, you want to talk about, price gouging.
Your pumpkin spice is getting a little out of control.
So, you can get... I might just have to go pumpkin caramel. Because pumpkin spice is $13.98. Pumpkin caramel is $9.99. We're just jacking the price on the pumpkin spice. It's not right. And that's a 1-pack. Get fucked. And then Monday of Labor Day, we went out fishing. And we fished York and put some fucking monsters on George's boat. Broke off. I've never broken a hook before. That was cool. Broke 2 of those. That was interesting.
Do you think it was a faulty hook, or do you think it was just a massive fish?
Yes.
Both?
I don't know. And I don't know if it was because one came back, the actual hook was broken.
Yeah.
Like a piece of hook was still tied to the line.
Yeah.
The other one broke, and it looked like there was still a loop in the knot, like the eye had straightened in the hook, which I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like that was overhorsed on something that had either way too much drag put on it, and someone was maybe being a bit aggressive. Leah Hutchins.
I'm sorry. Can we just pump the brakes a little bit?
Yeah.
What type of tea kettle, like you're literally just boiling water to pour in a cup to put a bag in. So what is the difference? What makes that one? Does it boil it faster? Does it boil it better? Like you're just getting it to a certain temperature. Like there's no mechanism more simple than a fucking teapot.
Let me find.
Because it sits on the stove. Maybe I'm going to describe it. Maybe I'm wrong. Sits on the stove. It's got water in it. Stove heats it up.
Oh, that's good. This makes me feel really good. It's a $200 tea kettle.
Oh.
This makes me feel much better about my life right now. I really appreciate you making me look this up.
So it just
Fuck
goes,
off. It's a Fellow Stag EKG Pro Electric Pour Over Kettle.
I'm sure Ian knows all about this thing.
View full product details. Summary. Gooseneck styled spout helps manage water flow rate. Ergonomic counterbalanced handle provides comfortable grip and easy pouring. Control dial on base lets you customize temperature and time. Hold mode keeps water hot for 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes. Preset temperature. Adjustable chime indicates when water is ready. Auto shutoff ensures safety. And you can update it via Wi-Fi. Why I need to update a fucking kettle via Wi-Fi, I don't know.
I've already heard too much. I'm sorry to make you do that.
But yeah, that's what we have on our counter. Looks like that. It's pretty sweet looking.
I mean, it's cool looking.
Why the fuck I need one? I don't know.
Huh.
So what I've done to her though, to curb her from, this is my plot. She likes to get rid of stuff because she doesn't like to keep stuff around, but she also likes to forget that she likes to keep buying new stuff and trying stuff. So like she went through her pour over coffee phase.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not throwing that fucking thing away. That's going up in the the cabinet over the fridge that no one uses.
Yeah.
That is Leah's repository for forgotten coffee makers. So when she decides she doesn't want to do that type of coffee anymore, that's where that goes. And then there was another type she got. I forget what the other one was.
French press.
We have one of those at somewhere else. And then we had another type of coffee maker that she wanted.
I don't mind French press coffee.
And then she had an espresso for a little bit. She didn't like that. And then we had the K-cup machine, and she decided she didn't want to keep using that. But I've kept them all. Because I'm like, you're not allowed, there's no takesy-backsies here. We're not buying this shit again.
Yeah.
Just because you want to get rid of it and get it out of the house. Because guess what? We have the room in the house to keep this shit, and I'm not letting you buy it again for full price. So it's just going to sit up here. And in 10 years, I'll throw it all away.
Have a yard sale and just have a table full of...
No. Dumpster.
Dumpster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, she learned the hard way that you can, in fact, snap 30-pound mono on a fish. And it sounds like a gunshot when you absolutely reel down on a fish and then just
Heave it
back. Yeah.
Just yeet it. Try to yeet it right out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll do that.
Yeah.
You'll get that on them big jobs.
Yeah. And I was trying not to like yell at her.
Not try not to mansplain it.
Well, I didn't want to like yell and be like, don't fucking do that. And then have her be like, I know what I'm doing. But also not allow her to get to the point of doing what she did.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be like kind and gentler.
Mm-hmm.
And
you were gentle husbanding.
Resulted in her snapping the fish. And she's like, well, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, well, I wasn't going to tell you. Stop being a fucking idiot right now. But apparently that's what I needed to do.
You were gentle fish guiding.
Yeah. And
gentle guiding is what we'll call it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she snapped that one off from here to the door away. Looked cool fucking swimming away. Well, buddy, you got a good workout. Good reps.
Thanks for burning all my energy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. I went out the Thursday and Friday before.
Mm-hmm. You got pressure washed?
Yeah. Friday was, believe it or not, it rained pretty good. They weren't lying. They did lie about the seas, especially for those that are up here in this area. When they say the seas are going to be like 1 to 3 or 2 to 4, and then you couple that with a Piscataqua outgoing tide, just run through the submarine nets. Don't go out the mouth, or you're just going to get kicked in the fucking face. That bitch was standing. I really wish I'd taken video, but I actually clipped my fucking kill switch to myself. There was phone got zipped into my chest pocket, and kill switch actually got clipped to myself.
On.
And I was like, okay, well, let's make it out to the buoy and let's see what happens. And then it was fine, but that was also one of those days where I actually gave myself. It was not self-imposed. It was child-imposed. I had to be back at a certain time.
Yeah.
So I could not stay out as long as I wanted to. So I did pull the trigger early on coming back. But I ended up making it back in plenty of time. So I don't like scheduling stuff on the back end of fishing.
Yeah. That's a tough.
Unless it's like, hey, let's fish from like sunrise to, let's call it noon, and we have to be somewhere at 4.
Yeah.
That's a good buffer.
Because then that way, if you get into fish, I mean, you have some playtime.
But not like, hey, let's go fish from 6 to 9:30. You need to be home at 10. I have to be out of the house at 10:15.
Yeah, sorry.
That's cutting it. That's cutting it too close.
Drop the kid off at the dock.
Especially when you're coming around 2KR and you get a check engine light.
And the mouth of the river is standing up.
Yeah, and you're like, well, we still got power and we're still going, so we're going to keep going. And then you get inside the river and you're like, all right, let's slow down a little bit, look at things. Okay, boat's still running. Let's just fucking pin it to win it and send it.
Yep.
Made it back, and then I ran the codes, and then I had to go. Called in the old favor up to Webby Hannets, which I need to do a little research and figure out what it's going to take me to get the e-tech software, because I am not paying for that ever again.
How much did that cost you? If you don't mind me asking.
Yes. Would you like to hear an explanation of the service first to gain knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay, so I called in. I called George. I said, hey, can you call, because I was at work that week. I said, hey, can you call up there, see if they have time to take a look at it? He calls me back. He says, yep, just run up there. He said, one of the guys will just grab the laptop and come out and meet you. I said, okay, sounds good. So I pull up and go in, talk to Jack. He's like, yeah, just leave it right there. And I'll have Kyle go grab my computer and we'll just hook up and get the code for you. And then, depending on what sensor it is or whatever, and, we'll go from there. I was like, all right, sounds good. So I pull it over to where he told me to. I got up in the boat, turned the boat power on, pulled the cowling, pulled the engine cover off, had it where he could just literally walk up, plug in, like ready to go. He walks up, plugs in, pulls the file, goes, yep, water and fuel. Unhooks, turns boat off. I was like, okay. He goes, yeah, you just got to change your water and fuel filter. I was like, okay, sounds good. He's like, I got one if you want it. I was like, sounds good. I'll take that one. He's like, okay, cool. I was like, all right, I'll settle up with you.
$275.
No.
More?
No.
Way less?
Not way less, but less.
$150?
$150 was the diag fee.
$220.
It was $200 with filters. 202.
150 was the diag fee?
Yeah.
What's their labor rate?
I don't know. I was like, when you told me 150 just to hook the fucking computer up, and it was literally,
You got water in your fuel.
and I was like,
Fuck.
and I pulled the cowlings, and like I had already climbed up in the boat, got the boat turned, like,
Yeah.
it's like, are you?
I bet it wouldn't be too hard to get the software. You'd probably get a bootleg version of it or something online. But the tough part is probably the plug.
I don't think it would be that hard to find.
I know that's the trouble with our software that we have to. I had my biggest single mower sale ever.
So the Evinrude diagnostic USB cable is $54
On Amazon.
eBay. Motherfucker.
I sold an $83,000 lawnmower.
That's fucking sick.
144 inches wide.
Now, how do they deliver such a thing?
So I'll explain how they deliver a regular one. So they use this company called, it comes common carrier, typically Estes or Dewey Pile or something like that.
God, I hope it doesn't come Dewey Pile for everyone's sake involved.
No, it doesn't. This particular one is not.
That company is a pile of shit.
Legitimately.
Aptly named.
Yeah. Estes isn't bad. But there's a company out of Pennsylvania called Jag Trucks that our distributor uses it a lot, and they're the best. So that's who's delivering this. So a regular 60-inch zero turn gas powered is delivered on these reusable crates. They're made by this company. You pull 4 pins, the sides drop down, and you gas up the mower, hook up the battery, drive it right off the crate. And there's some straps that hold the mower to the crate. But these, because of the size of it, they ship them set up so they back it in the trailer, and ideally in a perfect world we would have a loading dock that we would just drive it off, but we don't have that. So National Wrecker is going to come over, and they have a ramp bed that will elevate to the level, so we're going to drive it onto that and then drive it off the ramp truck. So I can show you a picture of it actually.
Now, you said 144, so that's 12 feet.
Yeah. It's got 2 wings that fold up.
So it's like an X-Fighter.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's what it is.
That doesn't look like 100. That doesn't look 12 feet wide.
Yeah, the picture it's a weird. If you were looking at it from the front, it's pretty cool. Then I think it's a turbo diesel.
I mean, I guess. So divided in 3, so each section is 4 feet.
Yeah,
so I guess
348 inches, and there's 2 blades in each section.
Yeah.
The sections, so it's rear discharge. All the grass comes out the back. The sections, so you can't run with one wing up. They both have to be down. But they flex. So going over hills and stuff, they'll drop 15 degrees and they'll come up 20 degrees to flex on a hill. So it does really good coverage, because you'd think.
Are they belt driven?
It's shaft driven to the middle.
Yeah.
From the diesel, and then it has belts going to the auxiliary, to the 2 wings on the side.
It'd be cooler if they were just fucking
Hydraulic.
Yeah, either hydraulic or just drive shafts.
It'd be a lot more expensive.
Yeah. A lot more maintenance.
Yeah.
Way more durable.
But they've been out. I mean, it mows 11 acres an hour. Top speed of, so it has a transport speed. You can't mow at this speed, but like driving from one end of the property all the way back to where the trailer is, 17 miles an hour. Above the lawnmower. So it gets up and moved if it has to. It's, they call it a transport speed. Mowing speed, I think, is just over 9 or 10.
Now, is there a way to set like cruise control on those things?
Not per se, but you can let go of the handles, and it'll pretty much, you just have your hands rested on the handles. It's like they're not spring tensioned or anything like that. So if you push them forward, you have to pull them back to slow down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, they'll eventually work them. They'll come back on their own, but
yeah.
you just got light pressure on them to hold them there. You can pretty much steer them with your fingers once.
Huh.
So that's good. I think we'll get that tomorrow. And then get it double checked and everything. It's pretty cool. I ran one out in Nebraska when I was out there. I went to Rangeley Labor Day weekend, and it was extremely...
How's the H2Os?
It's low. Pretty much low. Where, where the Cupsuptic River is when you're going towards the mag.
Yeah.
On 16. It's that's where they launch the boats to keep at the campground.
Yeah.
And my grandfather pulling his boat out with the motor trimmed up, pulling it out of the campground, the little canal they keep it in. It was dragging the skeg on the bottom. And he had to pull it out, or else everybody had to pull their boats. And the day after they pulled their boats, the docks were sitting on the ground.
You know what's wild about that is, so we obviously, this is the re-recording, so we've already talked about this. I've got a story for a little bit later, but I was up in your former neck of the woods, up in the Sanford Springvale area earlier this week. Mm-hmm. Survived, but I took a ride up to Mousom.
Yeah.
Fucking full of water.
Yeah.
Full of water. Not down at all. So whatever spring fucking feeds that place.
I think there's a dam on it.
Well, there's a dam on the lower section, but, I mean, the lake itself has to get water from fucking somewhere.
Did you hear about Glitter Queen?
No.
Fucking smoked a fucking lower unit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he
it wasn't
he glittered the fucking lower end right out of that fucking thing.
He broke the shaft.
Yeah.
Like fucking snapped it off or something like that.
Yeah, I've never seen a drive shaft snap the way he did it.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Tina was shitting bricks because he thought, he was like, I'm gonna have to buy a new boat.
I mean,
I really do want to try and get out and fish with him. Fly rod, I'll fly fish before.
Bring a paddle.
Yeah. Well, he got it fixed already. I'm gonna before the end of the season, because he fishes right up until deer hunting. But yeah, so he did that on the Mousom. I think he was on the Mousom when he did it. But so yeah, Cupsuptic was like 4 or 5 feet low, probably closer to 5. And then actually, I can show you a picture. I know somebody that was there. Then the Kennebago, driving over the Kennebago on 16, is a trickle. You could probably wade that in ankle rubber boots. It's so fucking low right now. While we're waiting for me, people like to hear that little update on my weight loss. I'm down 48 pounds from my heaviest.
This is insane.
Yeah. I'm really starting to notice it now.
And what are we at for being able to intake any solids?
Yep. So today I actually got cleared for stage 5 of the diet, which stage 5 is
Stage 5 clinger.
I can eat all meats, all vegetables now. Pretty much everything. You know, I have to still keep in mind protein intake. They want me eating, right now they want me between 800 to 1,000 calories a day, which 2 months ago I would have been like, that's way too little. Yeah. And now I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do that. So, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
So this is cup septic. Just scroll down on those pictures.
Wow.
And those pictures were taken while we were there.
That's crazy. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of waters. We were Hey, you also learned you've got a fierce lab.
Yeah. Yep. She will. Yeah. Had a chipmunk. Just. Walk right up in between her legs, essentially.
I don't know how. Like, how that is even, like,
possible. Right? I sent it to your mom, and she was like, that's not one of my puppies.
No. Like, I just posted the Turbo's turkey chasing. Yeah, because, I mean, he's finally healed up. He hit a fence so hard chasing a squirrel one morning. That's his morning routine, is he goes out and sits. We've got one of those deck boxes for cushions.
Yeah.
For, like, all the chairs and shit on our back deck. And he gets up on that and he sits there. And Leo leaves the door to the porch open. And so he can come in the house and he can go out. But he normally goes out and he just sits up on the deck box and waits for squirrels. And then just runs around the yard like a fucking maniac. And he ran into the fence so fucking hard he scarred his face from hitting the chain link fence so hard. He's yet to catch one, but he's gotten very close. And I'm going to laugh the first morning he gets one and comes in and drops it at my wife's feet.
Now there's a live squirrel running around the house.
Oh, yeah. At like 6:25 in the morning.
Talk about a wake up.
She thought the fucking chaos of trying to get 2 kids ready was fun. Wait till the fucking squirrel's in the mix.
It's going to be like in Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
When Snots is chasing the squirrel through the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chipmunk just walked right up to her. She looked at it. There was a second video that I didn't send where she was standing this time, staring at one, and it got a little close, and she, like, jumped at it, and it took off. This morning, Mandy took her out. I was in the kitchen, and so you know where I park my truck?
Yeah.
That little piece of woods in between that parking lot and the apartments, there was 4 deer in there. And they walked out onto our driveway, and Ro just sat down and stared at them. Like, didn't even want to take off or anything.
Leo almost got dragged into the fucking woods after a squirrel taking fucking numbnuts for a walk yesterday. She was walking up Brave Boat Harbor Road, and a squirrel ran across the road in front of her, and Turbo fucking
Yeah.
Just about came unglued.
At that point, she might as well just get on his back and ride him.
Just letting him go. Just whatever.
He's so big.
Good luck.
I mean, I'm happy with it because, I mean, not necessarily, I don't want her to not be aggressive with things, but
yeah,
I'm happy with the temperament of that.
Yeah.
And she also, when we were up at Cupsuptic, Manny and I took her walk down by the beach, and there were some ducks, and she wanted to jump in the water after those.
So I posted a story the other day. It was Sunday. I think it was Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning. We had to grab the corner flags, which are in my front yard.
Yeah, I saw those. I was like, why does he have a bunch of lobster buoys in his yard?
Yeah.
And then I realized what they were.
Mike, Evan's dad was like, I thought you had a bunch of dive flags on your fucking front yard. He's like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
They reminded me of like the big lobster buoys that a lot of the huge offshore guys
Yeah, the
run.
big hawks.
Yeah.
But we went up to, I don't know if you saw my story, but the girls got jumped out of the truck because we didn't, normally when I do corner flags, I bring the dog.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he and I go do.
Yeah.
Because I let him run on the fields. And he's been having, like, I don't know, he's been a little weird lately. So I've been leaving him home. And he's had diarrhea the last 2 weeks, so now he's on some fucking probiotic. And I don't know. I just text with Christine and get told to pick up something. So I just go get it. Which is awesome. Christine's the best.
She is.
But so we pull up to the fucking elementary school that Corinna goes to, and there's geese all over the fucking field. And I was like, well, girls, the dog's not here, so you got to take over.
I did.
And I let them out, and fucking Corinna almost got one.
Really?
Like, they were not that afraid. I think if she I think she half-heartedly wanted to catch one. And I mean, probably for the better, because I don't know. I mean, she's only fucking 52, 53 pounds.
And they looked like full size.
Oh, they were big geese.
They weren't
lessers. I don't know what would have happened.
Fuck. Those are fucking big birds, man.
Yeah, she's scrappy, but...
Yeah. I'll never forget the day me and your dad shot one when we were hunting. And we were hunting with Cirrus. And Cirrus brought it back. And we thought it was dead. And then it fucking stood up and, like, looked at me and your dad. And I was like, you want me to shoot this fucking thing? And your dad was like, whoa! He fucking grabbed it by the neck.
Yeah, I mean, geese are fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them.
I got chased by a swan when I was a little kid.
Ugh.
Into a pond.
See, I laugh at, like... Well, you see these videos of, like, the golfers getting chased by geese and shit and, like, falling over and shit. I'm like, nah.
You have a club in your hand.
I welcome that. Like, all you have to do is grab them by the neck.
Yeah.
It's game over.
Once you get them by the neck, they can't do anything.
No. Especially once it's broken.
Yeah.
They really...
Spin them like a fucking...
And even if you can't do that, you just take them two-handed and fucking tomahawk them into the ground.
Yeah.
They will. And you just got to yell, stop resisting. Stop resisting!
Just because they're Canadian, they are not nice.
Yeah. I mean, they are the meanest thing to probably come out of Canada.
Yeah. I remember when Riley got bit in the face by one.
That's why Diesel never would retrieve one. Me and Chad were hunting in Hampton, and he got bit by one like 60 yards behind the boat. And he came back without a bird, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I got out, and he was only like 6 or he was maybe 7. I got out, and I walked him back there, and he looked at me, looked at that fucking goose, and the goose was looking at all of us. He's like, I'm not fucking touching that thing. And that dog would not touch a goose for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if that thing was stoned dead. You shot it.
Always a chance.
And that was the rule. Like, you're welcome to shoot geese over my dog, but you're retrieving it. It's one of my favorite moments of hunting mousum. was being in the middle of that lake with a fucking paddle over my head, fucking just absolutely annihilating a goose in the middle of that lake. I really wish like that someone had it on video from shore.
There's probably someone that
Oh,
does.
it probably is out there.
So you're just tomahawking a fucking goose with a paddle.
But we fucking clipped one and it fucking sailed to the middle and it was just fucking honking around out there. So I had to go get the boat and fucking go out there. And so I'm out there and I go up and I kill the engine and I'm fucking floating up next to it. And I just reach down and I grab the wooden paddle and the thing's like honk, honk. And my dad's like, all you see is you just fucking stand up two-handed overhand and just fucking wham. He's like, and then you just picked it up and came back. I was like, yeah, that'd have been so sweet if you were sitting and fucking having your morning coffee and you're like, oh, what's that boat? Oh my fucking God.
I remember my cousin one time, she was a PETA fucking bitch.
People eating tasty animals.
And I was talking to somebody's over at the house that did hunt, and I was telling him, he's like, how'd you do duck hunting this morning? I was like, I was good. Killed a couple and then had a cripple, but Riley went out and got it. And she was like, what's a cripple? I was like, what do you think it is? It's one that wasn't dead.
It was walked with a limp.
So she was like, well, what happened? I was like, Riley went out and got it and brought it back. She's like, then what happened? I was like, you ever wring out a washcloth? And she said, yeah. I was like, think of that.
That, yeah. Now, I mean, if anyone out there that waterfowl hunts does not own one, I highly suggest there's a company out there. They make a tool called the Finisher. It is the best. It is a fucking light switch for birds.
What do you do when you just put the...
So, you know, if you feel the back of a bird's head, it kind of goes into like a V.
Yeah.
Their skull comes together in like a V in
That's
the
where
middle.
Phil Robertson used to bite them.
Yeah. So, right there, so the thing looks like so a lot of guys used to use just like a small, tiny screwdriver.
Yeah.
It's what a lot of guys used to carry. Well, this company came out with a thing called the Finisher, and it's like it's like the size of a small screwdriver, but then it's like tipped up at the point, and you just you find that V, you fucking take it in and then turn it like a key, and it severs the spinal cord. Oh, the geese you gotta kind of fucking jam around.
Yeah.
You need a fucking... Those things just fucking take a 22 to the back of their fucking head. Regis the other day, he's like, hey, you want to go fucking early goose hunting? No.
Remember when we did that once? Remember those decoys and...
I can't believe I got rid of all those decoys. I mean, I still wouldn't goose hunt, but for what I got for those decoys,
yeah,
what I paid for them.
That was a smoking deal. That was like 50 full-body decoys.
Yeah. Yeah. Leo was not real happy with that purchase.
Or me, because I was the guy who found it.
Yeah.
I remember being so fucking hungover going to get them with you. The first, talking about cripples, this is a bad one. The first deer I shot, my first shot, I spined it, and it dropped it right in its tracks. Poof! Fucking, and then it was dragging itself across the hayfield. I was like, oh no. Luckily, the second shot, I was right between the eyes, and it just, but that was not a... Bigger the animal, the harder it is.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Corinna's first games this weekend.
She excited?
Yeah. Thankfully, she's the one that can get up and get going in the morning because 8 a.m. in Lancaster, Mass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just make sure she's fed. I hear she's a bit of a handful when she's hungry.
That goes for my entire house.
You're not too bad when you're hungry.
I don't get hungry. There was a complete... Oh, so for those that have any reason to go to the DMV or Bureau of Motor Vehicles, because we can't be the Department of Motor Vehicles like every other goddamn state. Why the fuck are we the Bureau of Motor Vehicles? Why is that? Why is Maine BMV and every other state is DMV?
I still call it the DMV.
Yeah, that's great. You're wrong because it's the BMV.
It's that fucking goddamn Janet Mills.
I don't think it's her fault because it wasn't.
Well, I'm blaming her.
I mean, we can, but I'd blame Angus.
Or Baldacci.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate the BMV.
But, so, stupid, right? Sucks to go there.
Yeah.
Make an appointment.
Weeks out.
I don't care. I don't care if you're going to miss whatever the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Make an appointment now for whatever the fuck you think you might need.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I don't have a real ID. I probably should get one because I also don't have a passport, which I also need to get because I want to go on fishing adventures and maybe like, I don't know, just go to Canada.
Yeah, I want to get a passport too.
So I need to do both of those things. Which passports are the most fucked up thing. Sidebar. If you have an upcoming trip and have done no preparation, you are rewarded with being able to just go in and get one right away.
Yeah, all you have to do is show them proof of a trip.
Yeah. So, like, I could book a trip to Canada tomorrow and go in and get my passport today.
I should try and do that because I'm going to Jackman in October. I'll be like, I'm going to Jackman in October. We want to drive to Canada. Or we're going to drive to Canada for a day. I need a passport.
I don't know if that's a valid excuse. But I was just going to be like, yeah, here's my travel itinerary for driving up to fucking Nova Scotia. Here's my where I'm staying.
Yeah.
I need my passport. But I'm like, or I have to wait fucking 6 months. And I'm like, well, why?
Yeah.
Why can't we all just do this fast? Like, how can you speed it up for some fucking people that just wait till the last fucking minute?
Seems like they're the people that should be waiting.
Yeah.
The rest of us should get rewarded.
Yeah. Like my stupid cousin that forgot hers, or forgot to renew hers, or forgot to even look for it.
That's what my father-in-law did before he retired. Was like, that was the last thing that he would do, is he would do all those passports. Like, he would quality check them and stuff before they went.
Fucking
Passport. The passport is like, that's big business.
Yeah.
Like, still, it's like still like one thing that the mail's used for.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mandy and I need to get one.
But so if you need a real ID, just go online and make an appointment. Because, and also the Springvale BMV, lovely spot. Especially if you follow Apple Maps, because it takes you around the shithole that is Sanford. And it takes you all the way up and around and then brings you in across, and then you just enter into the parking lot, basically. You don't have to actually go through Sanford. It's lovely. Lovely drive.
That's the one I always go to.
I've always gone to Kennebunk. Every time. Anytime I ever need to go to the DMV, always Kennebunk. Always the closest one.
When I had to go there, when I lived in Sanford, I would just get up and get there as soon as they opened, and I'd get right in. I never really had a problem.
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
So I have an appointment, and they send you a fucking email confirmation, text confirmation. They send you an email before, a text the day before. And they're like, show up no more than 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
And if you're 5 minutes late, your appointment's canceled. I'm like, motherfucker, that's a pretty tight window you're giving me here. I got 10 minutes. So I'm like, all right. So I'll be there early. So then I walk down to the Walgreens just to, experience a little bit of Springvale, Sanford.
Yep.
And then I went in, and if within society we either have to decide, are we going to have people that check us into places, or are we going to have kiosks that check us in? And stop having people that check us into fucking kiosks. Because I don't need the stupid fucking 80-year-old woman that can't run a fucking kiosk to try and help me run the fucking kiosk.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from me, lady. You smell like fucking mothballs and Cheetos. Leave me alone.
Yep.
So, I walk in. She's like, what are you here for? I was like, my appointment. She goes, okay, you got to check in here. I was like, yeah, I figured that. And she's like, okay, do you need help? And I was like, I think I can manage. She's like, okay, well, you got to select your language. And I was like, yeah, I figured that with the fucking words on the screen. Thank you. And then she's like, okay, you got to either use your cell phone number that you used to make the appointment or your email address. And I was like, again,
Yeah.
that is exactly what the screen is telling me. Thank you. So I put in my cell phone number and then hit okay. She goes, okay, it's going to print out for you. I shit you not. So I walk in. I had all the so I did my research, figured out what I needed to bring for all my fucking documents and everything. Had them all in an envelope ready to go. Brought a checkbook just in case, because I know how old school fucking the state of Maine is, and we don't like to do anything via not check. I'm like, I don't know if I can pay with a fucking credit card here or like a debit card.
Yeah.
Because this state sucks balls at everything. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll bring a checkbook. I don't know. I might have to fucking go get a cashier's check.
Right.
Fuck me. Maybe a money order. And literally I brought in a little snack
Mm-hmm.
and a Red Bull. Because I'm like, I could be sitting here for a little while. Mentally prepared myself just for some fucking scrolling. Had my AirPods in my pocket so I could fucking watch and listen to whatever the fuck I wanted to. Literally, that fucking ticket is printing out, and I see the number, and it's coming out, and so I read the number as it's coming out. As it's not even fucking fully printed yet, my number is being called. And I'm like, I can't even I have not even looked around enough to figure out my bearings of where the fuck I'm supposed to now be going. Immediately. I look around, and it is fucking, there's like 4 empty chairs in this place. And a fucking old boy here with the fucking appointment just walks in front of all them motherfuckers. Yeah, suck a dick, bitches. That's why you make an appointment.
I had to get, I forget what it was. I was re-registering my truck, but I had forgot. So I got up there, stupid ass, dumb me, forgot one of my pieces of paper at home.
Why would you go to the BMV?
I thought I looked, I double checked.
No, but why would you go in? Why would you not just do it online?
Because I was getting new plates. So when I was switching to my vanity plates.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck. So I double checked everything, thought I had it, got there, didn't, and I waited a while. I was like, fuck. So I'm like, I told the lady, I was like, so I'm going to have to wait again. She goes, no, I'm going to give you a ticket that lets you, when you come back in, you just punch a ticket number into the kiosk, and you'll get to cut everybody. I was like, that's going to make some pissed off people. And she's like, it sure does. And that's what happened. Yeah, but the whole having a person to help me check into the check-in thing, that's ridiculous.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah. Where I get my haircuts like that, you can check in online. It gives you a wait time. And then you go in, and they're like, did you check in? And I was like, yeah, I checked in online. My name's right there. It's like, all right, I'll get you checked in. So you have to stop cutting a person's hair to come over to check me in. What's that? Fucking delete this whole system because
I'm here.
I'm here. Like, why? Like,
Yeah.
my name's on the list. Or just put a thing in your app that says click when you arrive to salon or whatever.
I can't get over the whole fucking, because like the hospital does it too with like check in for your appointment. They have someone standing right there, and I'm like, the one that really just pisses me off is like we buy these robot fucking line for the fields.
Oh yeah.
So York bought the robots.
Yep.
So they paint the fields via robot. That's cool. But the guy just stands there.
Yeah, that's not the idea of it.
I'm like, so why don't you, like, I don't know, grab a trimmer and go weed whack the fence line? Why don't you go pick up trash? Why don't you go fucking...
Yeah, that's how it's designed, how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And then when the thing runs out of paint and stops fucking doing stuff, it'll send a text to your phone. Like, you don't just go out there and walk around with the fucking painting thing.
Yeah.
That's not the point of this. The point of autonomizing machinery
There's less people.
is to not have the people do it.
Less pensions.
When you have a 90-year-old woman trying to show someone who actually like grew up with technology how to use technology, it doesn't really help the process. And you know, the people that need the help to do the technology, maybe they just don't come in.
Yep.
But all said and done, 10 minutes in and out. I can't wait to see my picture. I had my hat on the whole fucking time.
Even during the picture?
No, I took it off for the picture, but my hair was fucked. My hair's all standing up, all psychotic. Leah's like, oh yeah, and you have like a wicked fucking sunburn. Nice. Like you have your fucking raccoon eyes. I was like, perfect. I was like, well, I mean, at least my hair will be all fucked up, and I was like, I'll just look like normal if I ever get pulled over.
I think I have the real ID. I can't remember.
So it had just come out when Leah got hers, and she fucked up and just got the regular one. And so this is the other thing that pissed me off, is she's like, is it like the gold star?
Yeah,
fucking,
right there.
Yeah. She goes, oh, just so you know, this is still going to expire in 27.
Oh.
And I was like, excuse me?
When does mine expire? 27.
And she was like, yeah, this is going to be considered a reissue. And I was like, why is it a reissue and not just a new license? I was like, that seems really dumb and a waste of resources that I'm here. Like, why would you not just reset the date? Because they're good for, what, 5 years?
Something like that. 3 years? No, 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a license that's good for 2 years and then have to go do the... Now, my question is, do I have to bring this shit every fucking time?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the point of that? I already have one that shows that I am there and nothing's changed.
I don't know what to tell you, pal.
I fucking hate this goddamn place.
Why do you have to get a passport? You have to like literally box up both of your children and send it to them.
Good. Good luck. I bet you I'll get a passport real quick.
That little one's mean.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't fed her in 3 hours. Good luck.
Yeah.
She likes cotton candy ice cream. Good luck. If you don't have any, she'll fucking kill you. Oh, and they like sushi now, so.
Oh, man.
Hope your budget's big. But yeah, making an appointment was such a game changer. And then same thing the next day. Leah went up the day after. She was like, yeah, I felt kind of bad. Like, I walked in and there was already like 30 people waiting because they all got there. She had an early appointment.
Yeah.
And she's like, you could tell there was a bunch of people that got there early to try and like get in.
Yeah.
And she's like, and then I checked in and literally sat down, and then they called my number. I was like, yeah, it's dope. I was like, I didn't even get a chance to sit down. I couldn't even figure out where to go because, like, I was like, my thing wasn't even out of the printer yet, and my number was called. I was all fucked up.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Right.
Then I realized I drove all the way up there. I get home, fucking look at my car. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's not registered right now. Fuck. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll pay for that now, too.
Right.
Like, son of a bitch. I don't know. We need to come up with a better solution to car registrations. Why do I have to register my car every year?
Because they can get money. Use tax. All that shit. It's a gamut.
Then why do I have fucking tolls?
So they can get more money. It is legitimately all a way to get money.
It's fucking stupid.
I agree.
You know what's even stupider? This town of York that I live in, and the town department here, they are the biggest bunch of retards. Unbelievable. Hey, when did school end?
Oh.
Like, when does school end?
In
Like a
June.
school year, yeah. Okay, so if you were going to do a construction project on, say, the road right in front of one of the schools,
Probably a good time to do it. Would be
when would you start that construction project?
like 5-0.
Sirens on my road? That's not good. I mean, it's great. We're in here.
June.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So probably not the middle of August, right before the kids go back to school, and still be trying to pave. Those fucking retards were delivering a paver today at 7:30 in the morning during drop-off for the entire middle school. Full low boy with a dump truck trying to pull down fucking Organog Road in front of the middle school to drop off a fucking full huge fucking paving machine. I was like, are you guys actually fucking retarded?
Yes. They're paving 236 right now. Out in front of the shop and stuff. During the day. Like one of the busiest roads in southern Maine.
I mean, there is no good time to do that.
At nighttime is the perfect time
Well, yeah.
to pave 236. Like that's when they've always done it.
Yeah.
Is they pave at night. Like
Can't get anybody to work at night.
So they've been doing it during the day, and traffic has been fucked. And people call the shop. Why is there so much traffic? I told one guy today, I was like, because there's free weed at the weed places. And he's like, are you serious? I said, no, I'm not serious. They're paving 236. Well, it's about time. When are they supposed to be done with that? I said, I don't know.
Call
the state.
Call the state. Call Janet.
Yeah, call Janet Mills. Like, and then people are like, oh, they're finally paving. They literally put down 5/8 of an inch.
A little skim coat.
So it's like patchwork. And I was like, that's going to get fucking torn up by the plows this winter. Don't get too excited.
Yeah.
Like,
they're widening Organog all the way down to Sewell's Bridge, which is going to be sweet. They didn't really fix the corner by the golf course. They really need to take out a little bit of that corner. You really can't go that quick by there. You got to really slow down still.
fucking, it's like, I don't know.
It is wild, though. Like, parenting children and having to deal with elementary school and all of their rules and their horse shit. And then you just, bam, 1 year into middle school. And they're like, yep, your kids are fucking fucked. See ya. They can do whatever the fuck they want. See you later. Goodbye. Like, literally, pull into the fucking... Yesterday. So yesterday, one of the other coaches for the soccer club, one of his kids from the Village Elementary School got on the bus. His other kid that was supposed to get on the bus at Coastal Ridge missed the bus. So now he's got one kid on the bus, one kid not on the bus. So he's got to stay at his house. And he calls me and he's like, hey, have you already picked up your kid from the school? Because I know you pick up your kids at school. And I was like, yeah, it's fucking 3:15. He's like, yeah, I just got a call. My kid missed the bus. That's not good. He's like, yeah, and I can't leave. I'm the only parent home, and my kid's on the bus on his way home. I was like, yeah, you can't leave because they won't leave your kid at home.
They won't drop a kid off at the house if there's not somebody home?
Nope, not in elementary school.
Really?
Correct.
I was fucking walking home from elementary school in the 3rd grade.
Yep. So that's what I'm getting at. So he had to call the school. Now, I have kids in this school district.
Yeah.
I have kids in that school, in this kid's school. I am an approved person at the school to be a fucking chaperone in all of this. And he has to be like, these are the 2 people that are allowed to get my child who was left there by your bus people. And she was like, okay. And like, she had to like write it down. The principal had to like write our names down, and Leah had to like meet with the principal when she picked up the girl. And I'm like, and then you've got Olivia now in middle school. Like, all the middle schoolers, as soon as the fucking bell rings, they can just fucking poof into town wherever they want to go. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's wild.
But I gotta fucking pull up into Coastal Ridge and go the correct way and pull in the right way and have a sign up with my kid's name, the teacher's name, and fucking...
Last night.
Fuck off.
Speaking of old schools, I had to... last night after work, we went to Abel's Court of Honor for Boy Scouts. And I went home, picked up Fedro, picked her up, and headed towards Sanford. And driving past, like, Marshwood High School, she was, like, getting antsy in the truck. I was like, fuck, she's probably gonna shit. I know the perfect place. Pulled into Marshwood High School, had her shit on the lawn. I was like, one more fuck you to Marshwood. So, I've got a guy I work with. His son is a goalkeeper in hockey. He plays club soccer. He's also on the high school team for Summersworth. Got suspended for 2 games.
Soccer or hockey?
Soccer. Did I say hockey?
You said hockey.
I meant soccer.
Okay.
Pretty good player, what I assume. Like, has gone to the world goalkeeper competition and shit, whatever, bunch of stuff. So he saved a goal from this kid from the opposing team and threw the ball back, and the kid was jawing at him, so Lincoln like threw his hands up or something like that. And obviously, you know what goalkeeper gloves are like. The other kid and the coach on the opposing team are claiming he flipped him off. So whatever that, and then later on in the game, the kid comes in and like slide tackles Lincoln, and like on purpose. So and then Lincoln got pissed and started jawing at him, and like I don't know if he actually flipped him off that time or what, but so the other coach made a big stink of it, and Lincoln, Mike, his father who works for me, had to go into the school, and Lincoln ended up getting suspended 2 games. Sounds like basically to appease the parents and the other kid in school which I think is complete bullshit, because I wanted to be like, well, what the fuck did anybody... We're obviously just getting one side of the story. Lincoln is telling his, and
Yeah.
I believe Lincoln, but I mean, if that's the case, then that kid should be suspended 2 games too, because the shit that he did was just as visible.
Yeah.
You know, I told Mike, I was like, next time they play him, just Lincoln just walks up to like if he really wants to get in trouble, like, and make it count, walk up to the kid, punch him right in the face on the sidelines.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go down, you might as well go down. What are your thoughts?
High school sports are very interesting. They have their own set of rules and their own like disciplinary process.
Yeah.
Which is horseshit. I've never agreed with it, and I don't agree with the way that they like want to control the game.
Yeah. So,
in any other match, in any other sport, if you get a yellow card, it is what it is. You just get a yellow card. In high school, you have to sit out. You have to come out of the game, and so whether, depending on like timing, I forget what it is now. For a while, it was 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
I should ask your dad what his thought on it would be, because your dad probably would have fucking kicked them both out.
So, I mean, if the 2 kids are going at it, and so it also could just be that his coach is just a spineless fuck, and his administration of the school is a spineless fuck and does not want to go back at the league and say, you know, these are 2 players, they both need to cool off and they both should be punished.
Yeah.
And if they did go at it and they're like, oh, well, you know, that's where I would go with it and be like, you know, there's no sense if only one player is being punished here, that is not okay. There was not just one person involved here.
Yeah, that was my take on it.
And that's what I would say. Otherwise, I would be in the stands of that other kid's game every game that I'm suspended.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm petty. I would just go as...
And I guess from talking to Mike today, this team doesn't really like Lincoln, because Lincoln, like last year they played him.
What other team might this be?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. He plays for Summersworth. I don't know their team.
So that's where... So if I were the team that your coworker's son is on, if I were your coworker's son, I would be going to that other team's game.
Yeah. To
serve my two game suspension.
Gotcha.
I would be attending their games and making it known that I am not playing in my own team's games, and making it visible that I'm at your game now. And making it very well known that you suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the last time Lincoln played him, he got an assist as a goalkeeper. And like everybody fucking hated him after that.
I mean, there are ways that it's a little bit harder as a goalie to really, like, as a field player, you can do so much just to absolutely drive someone nuts.
Oh, I'm sure.
But you can do a lot as a goalie, just to chirp and like in the box. And I mean, as a goalie, you are protected as long as you are not like a shithead.
Yeah.
You are protected by the rules of the game, by the referee. And if you're not, like, I don't know. There's also, I mean, just a little food for thought to those kids at Summersworth. There's a really great chant. If you'd like to bring it out at one of your games, I'd be honored. If you'd want to come up with it, but it's I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. It's one of my favorites. I'm really trying to work on Corinna to start leading that one. for like the high schoolers.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that kid's so cute. If she like got up in the student section of the high school boys or girls game and started like chanting that, like Jeff Oliver, who's the AD at York, isn't going to stop a little 9-year-old
If
from.
he is, he's like, what kind of person is he?
Right. Like, and it's probably going to be Marty Mativier that I'm cheering against, and he's from Kittery, and he's a piece of shit anyways. He was a ref when I played. He is blind.
How's he
is
still
deaf.
walking?
He is fucking terrible. He is. I have gotten into it with him. I actually got into it on fucking Sunday. I almost got thrown out of a game on Sunday. Like, it got very uncomfortable. So I am someone that does not. I will not be critical of referees very often.
But if you're wrong, you're wrong.
If you suck, I will be on your ass, especially when it comes to my own kid.
Yeah.
And if it comes to my team, like if now 9 to 11-year-old girls soccer, I'm not going to be that critical on. Typically, it's not terrible refereeing. Like,
yeah,
is what it is. But there was an offsides call. And, I mean, it was fucking pouring here this past weekend. Pouring. Liv was playing for the older team that she plays for, 11v11. Kids stepping up, fucking doing baller things. And I will always walk with her on the field. So I will be at the end she is on. Always. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if I'm standing next to the entire other team.
Yeah.
As parents. Done it before. It's awesome. I thrive in it. Fuck them people.
Do they ever mouth off to you about?
They'll never mouth off to me.
Have you ever heard them shit talk Livy?
Oh, yeah.
And what do you say back?
Nothing.
Really?
That kid plays for herself. That kid is a fucking monster.
That's awesome.
And like this girl was like 10 yards offsides. The referee was 20 yards out of position. The assistant referee that's supposed to be on the sideline, who's supposed to be staying with the last defender. Now, I get it. It is raining. It's a U13 girls game. I get it. It's Sunday morning. It's 10 o'clock. Okay. However, you are also being paid.
Yeah.
To be in position. If you don't want to be there, don't be there. All I said was offsides. That's all I said. I said, offsides. I was standing with my father. It was me, my father, and the father of the center back for the other team, for the team that Liv plays on. And now, keep in mind, my entire playing career was spent telling my father to shut the fuck up while I was playing.
Yeah.
I don't need him talking. He doesn't need to talk. He would like to talk.
Most of the time, nobody needs it.
He needs to shut the fuck up. I've told him on multiple occasions. I introduced him to the head of New Hampshire's refereeing at Olivia's Labor Day weekend tournament to get him back into refereeing. Because I was like, hey, you know what, George? You want to keep talking shit out here? This right here is the director of officiating. He will get you back into refereeing. Because if you're going to talk shit, you got two options. You can either shut the fuck up or you can get the fuck out there and get back out there.
Sit down or shut up. One of the two.
Those are the two options.
Yep.
You can either get out there and be a positive influence or you can shut the fuck up and deal with what's out there. That's why I'm the vice president of the soccer club. Fuck me. So, all I said was offsides. I'm standing no closer than 4 yards away from the field. I am very far away. Not close, not even up close to the line.
Yeah.
The referee is waddling his ass down. Now, mind you, he is in full rain gear, head to toe, not in his uniform. I mean, his uniform's underneath, I'm sure. Nigerian guy, whatever. He turns to me and says something. And he's like, well, if you'd back, he's like, I have it. And I was like, okay. And then he went back in and came back to say more shit. And I was like, all right. A, you do not interact with the fans as a referee. Like, that's rule number one.
Yeah.
As a referee, you do not engage with fans, ever. Number two, you don't re-engage. And number three, you engaged, so fuck you. Here we go. And I was like, I would have trusted you if you had it, if you were actually in position. And he looked at me and was like, well, I had it, didn't I? And I was like, well, you were 20 yards behind the play. And he said something about being close. And I was like, if me being where I am right now is impacting your job, I feel sorry for you. And then we went back and forth a couple more times. And the other dad, who is awesome, and his daughter is a badass, he looks at me and he's like, Jesus Christ. Like, it got uncomfortable to the point of, like, I was trying not to be a prick. I did not even, like, it was literally just, I was trying to be harmless.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't come at me, motherfucker. And then you said something about, like, oh, playing soccer. And I was like, I've played more soccer than you could ever dream of refereeing. And he was like, oh, I'm sure. And I was like, fuck you.
I saw a parent get ejected from a American Legion baseball game one time by the ump because it was hilarious. The parent said, and I quote, "Get off your knees, you're blowing the game." And the ump stopped, like, time! Walked over and was like, you're out of here. I thought it was hilarious.
There's some good ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref is one of my favorites.
We used to know what you should do. You should next time you're at a soccer game and they're introducing the opposing team, have Corinna just open a newspaper. That's what we used to do, like for football games and
Hockey.
yeah.
That's a big one for hockey.
Yep. I saw on Instagram today a highlight reel of Sean Thornton when he played for the Bruins in 2011. Shit talking. It was fucking awesome. It was just, I forgot how awesome he was.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Just, he's like, I'll hit you so fucking hard. I'll find it and play it. Stand by. Well, I'll let you pick the hand I beat the fuck out of you with.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll still find it because, like,
It's one of the, like,
Did you? Do you want to get him off?
yeah, I'll start it
Throw
over.
a set yet? Did you? Do you want to get him off? You can pick the hand I beat the out of you with. I think you can have a handlebar mustache if you're 4'2". I don't think it works. Get you and your turtleneck out of here. I can't believe you still wear those. Fucking milk drinker. Hey, catch us on the right side there, boys. Try to catch the wall. Work up, boys. You like milk? Hey, turn around. Who the are you? Enjoy your 5 games, kid. You'll be back in the minors before you know it. Oh, how'd that feel, old man? You throw a set yet? Did you? Do you want to get him off? You can pick the hand I beat the out of you.
That's the greatest one. Oh, well, I think we've covered it all.
I think so. Oh, so to finish the boat, where's my phone? I'll post I'll post on the old Mainly Stoopid right now the results of the filter change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So I do have two water separators
Yeah.
on my boat. So one is like my transom filter, and one is my So yeah, I've got like an engine. There's an actual engine filter on the E-Tex.
Yeah.
That's a water fuel separator, and then I have another one that's external, that's mounted on my transom.
Okay. Yep.
So I don't know if you're familiar with the properties of water and fuel.
A little bit. Water is heavier than fuel.
Yeah. So fuel will typically sit on top.
Yes.
So when you pour out water fuel separators,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if they're doing their job, so the one on the right is the transom one,
Yep. That's about all water, buddy.
and the one on the left is the one on the engine. I think I found the reason for the engine code.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So the other cool thing, in getting the $150 diagnostic fee, I did get a engine report because Jack emailed it to me.
Yeah.
So when I bought that engine from old Timmy, it had 300 hours.
Okay.
I've put 245 hours on that fucking engine. Almost 250 hours
No shit.
in a fucking year.
That's awesome.
Had not changed the fucking water fuel separator.
Whoops. Change the plugs, though.
Changed the plugs twice.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what the value means. Oh, it's time in seconds? How the fuck am I supposed to figure that out? I've spent the majority of my life of the engine. Once we get past like 1600 RPMs,
Yep.
at 3,000 to 3,500 RPMs. Between there and 4,000. So 3 to 4,000 RPMs, which is pretty good. We've spent a lot of time around 150 degrees. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, those report. We can do that with chainsaws and stuff. We can plug them in, see how many times they've been started, see how many hours are on the engine, see how many times, see what period, like compared to hours, how many hours that engine has been idling, half throttle, full throttle, like, or a graph of RPMs throughout its life.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like, we've put some in, and then found like that it's just been held wide open for, a lot of the times if we do warranty work, they make us send them that report now for stuff. It's pretty neat. Like some of the little top handle, like your little Echo, that one not in particular, but that style, like Steel has one. We can plug it in. Some of those saws have been started 14,000 times.
Yeah.
Because they start them, one cut, shut them off.
This engine My engine's been started 1,226 times. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of starts.
Yep.
But it does. Break-in time is completed.
I would hope.
Yeah, I'd hope so. It's got where was it? The what was it just looking at? Oh, it shows there's been some interesting ones like at just like interesting fucking codes that have come in and gone away.
Yeah.
Like exhaust valve solenoid open, it just went away. Oil pressure feedback not detected, that went away. It's come in 9 times. Oil pressure above expected range came in once. Intermittent switch detected. Don't know what the fuck that is. That came in 9 times. But yeah.
Well, I'm about to fall asleep.
It's getting late. Yeah. Water and fuel detected.
We see it all the time.
It happens when you don't change your old.
Jesus Christ.
Easy, Kathy.
Listen, for the record, I had my volume up.
Yeah, you're an old.
Fuck you. I'm younger than you.
Yeah. That's fine.
All right.
We'll be back next week. We're going to just go ahead and fucking hard restart the computer after every fucking episode, I think.
I think that's probably our best bet.
I don't know. Yeah, so this is episode 60.1.
0.1.
It would be 61, which would be 8 away, but now we're 9 away from a new season.
We're going to do something cool for our season finale,
Yeah.
if we remember.
Probably not even going to remember.
Yeah, we won't remember. But
Hey, if anyone has a 60 horse, I need one for my fucking duck boat. 60 to 90 horse. That transom will take a 90. Can you imagine that duck boat with a fucking 90?
it'll be sweet.
It'll be fucking retarded.
I heard Webb Hannock got bought out by somebody. Kenny Bunkport Marine or something like that.
They have been.
Have they?
Yeah. That was 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. But
Still operate as Webb Hannon or whatever.
yeah. And Jack runs it.
Yeah.
And Kyle. Good dudes up there.
Yeah. Seems it.
And I mean, I don't know. They've got a nice little. I'd never been in that tackle shop they have right there. It's pretty nice.
Is it?
They've got some fucking really nice rods in there for sale.
Any
Like,
fly stuff?
no. Start tying some salties. Fucking put them up there.
I need to get back on the bench. I haven't tied in fucking 2 months.
I haven't tied since I was on nights.
It's getting to that time of year again. All right, folks. Thanks for listening.
We'll be back.
We love you. Have fun. I don't know. Be nice to people. Unless they're assholes.
Yeah, and tell them they're assholes.
Just like that. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
We love you.
My new favorite thing is when someone drives and they're fucking just being retarded. Like there was a guy that pulled a Yui today in the middle of where the fuck was I? Oh, he pulled a Yui in the middle of York Street. Cause I dropped Liv off at school on my way to work today. He pulled a Yui in the middle of York Street, just trying to like head back out towards Route 1.
Yeah.
But couldn't make like a full circle because he didn't swing wide enough. So then he's fucking Austin powering it. And then he pulls up next to me at the fucking stoplight and he just kind of like looked over and I just thumbs up. It's my new favorite. When you are fucking just being a complete fucking
you don't
twat
even
waffle on the road.
deserve me calling you something derogatory.
You don't even get the finger anymore. The only time you get the finger is if you cut me off. And then you get double birds and a horn.
Yeah.
Or you just get my truck planted up your ass.
I like to make sure it's low enough where they can see it in the rearview mirror. So.
Yeah, it's normally double birds just right at the wheel.
I got brake checked the other night. I would assume because of my headlights, because they were right in this person's rearview mirror. But brake checking really didn't change anything because it just made me extremely close to them at that point. So people are just fucking stupid. But
yeah, don't brake check me.
yeah, they're fucking idiots. Like if they just knew how little you care about fucking hitting somebody with that truck.
Yeah. That's cool. All I can think about is, have you watched the new what's that fucking movie? It's the bouncer movie. It's in the Keys with his name's Dalton.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Jake Gyllenhaal plays Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched that new one?
No.
When he's like, the funny thing about fighting is you learn about concussions and what someone remembers and what they don't remember.
Yeah.
He's like, I've learned is you're not going to remember this. He just fucking cranks the guy. I think about that often.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. We love you. We'll talk to you soon.